Welcome to African Today, the voice of a changing continent. We bring you the stories shaping Africa's present and future, from breaking news and bold analysis to culture, innovation, and voices on the ground. We're here to inform, inspire, and amplify the heartbeat of Africa every single day. Thank you for stopping by the channel. We hope you enjoy our video. Let's begin. In the heart of West Africa lies Burkina Faso, a land rich in gold, spirit, and history. But for decades, its people were caught in a storm not of their own making, a war of shadows, poverty, foreign interests, and betrayal. From the ashes of former revolutions and the blood of forgotten heroes, the land cried out not just for peace, but for justice. And from that cry, a new voice answered. His name, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Young, resolute, a soldier not just of war, but of freedom. Born in 1988 in Bondakouy, a humble commune in Burkina Faso's Muhun province, Ibrahim Traoré grew up in a time of turbulence. His childhood was shaped by echoes of a revolutionary past, whispers of Thomas Sankara, the Pan-Africanist icon who dared to defy the global order and paid with his life. As Traoré grew, so did the influence of foreign interests on Burkina Faso. Despite decades of independence, French control lingered in the shadows, in the military, in the economy, in the very language of governance. But Traoré, with a mind sharpened by study and a soul tempered by duty, would not be a pawn. After his university years in Ouagadougou, Traoré joined the Burkinabe army. He rose steadily, serving in dangerous counter-terrorism operations in the north, where jihadist insurgencies, some backed by foreign arms and unknown motives, destabilized entire villages. He fought for his people, he saw their pain. But in the halls of power, he saw complacency, corruption, weakness, betrayal. In 2022, after another failed leadership attempt under Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba and continued bloodshed under empty promises, the final straw broke. Traoré, still in his 30s, led a coup, not for power, but for the liberation of his homeland. On September 30th, 2022, Ibrahim Traoré seized power, not as a tyrant, but as a guardian of Burkina Faso's soul. Across Africa, people watched with wide eyes. Who was this young man with a bare face, calm voice, and fire behind his words? He did not beg foreign leaders for support. He expelled French troops. He banned Western NGOs that he accused of manipulation. He called out the neo-colonial plunder of African resources. With chilling calm, he spoke to the people. We want dignity. We want sovereignty. We are ready to die for it. And across Burkina Faso, young men and women cheered, waving flags not of foreign nations, but of Africa. United, Traoré was not alone in his battle. To the west, Mali had already fallen into military hands under Assimi Goïta. To the east, Niger soon followed. Together, they formed the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, a military and political pact rejecting foreign control. They refused to be the playground of France, the mines of the West, or the experiments of NGOs. Instead, they sought new partners, Russia, Turkey, China, not out of ideology, but to break the monopoly of Western dependence. More importantly, they looked inward, to African unity, self-defense, and control of gold, uranium, and the future. But revolution is never clean. Traoré's rule has faced criticism and challenges. Armed insurgents still roam the countryside. Accusations of human rights abuses shadow the military's crackdown. Dissenters fear press restrictions. And questions swirl. Will he transition to civilian rule, or will power corrupt as it often does? Yet his supporters argue, you cannot build a new Africa without breaking the chains of the old one. In Ghana, in Nigeria, in South Africa, and the streets of Kinshasa, the name Ibrahim Traoré spreads like wildfire. Children chant his name in protests. Artists paint him beside Kwame Nkrumah and Sankara. Youth wear shirts with his face, bald, sharp-eyed, wrapped in the colors of liberation. He has become a symbol, not of perfection, but of resistance. A voice calling for resource control by Africans, Pan-African unity, an end to foreign military bases, freedom from IMF chains. Ibrahim Traoré stands not just as the leader of Burkina Faso. He stands as a mirror of Africa's restlessness, a question to the older generation of leaders. Why have you bowed so long? And a challenge to the youth? If you want a free Africa, are you ready to fight for it? His story is still unfolding. He may rise further or fall like so many before him. But one thing is certain. Africa is no longer sleeping, and Traoré's roar has shaken it awake. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to help grow the channel. Until next time, see you soon.